Hello somebodies, welcome to the channel. I am your host, Mr. Mafuchi, and on today's show, something near and dear to us all, right guys? So, without further ado, here are the top reasons men masturbate. Now, let's just get this out of the way, okay? The majority of us in the spherical world are not able to perform fellatio on ourselves, hence, consolation prize. Now, if you want to get into some substance, well, of course, health benefits. It's been proven to lower the risk of prostate cancer, along with improving cardiovascular health. Stamina for all you guys, if you know what I'm saying. And if you believe that, well, I have some magic beans to sell you. But of course, in our adolescence, we tend to get a little curious because erections are starting to form randomly, and we need to figure out why. And where do we end up going? Well, also from hearsay of our friends, it leads us to the path of adult films. Now, whether it's an erotic theater, VCR, disc, or streaming, men are visual creatures, and we experience quick boners. Now, instinctually, we do find our ways and discover that life-altering euphoria, which regrettably launches us into our penis insecurity for the rest of our lives. So, what happens next? We delve into a little fantasy. Now, this is going to get a little uncomfortable, but it must be said, and I will say it. Again, we are visual creatures, and when we're alone, we're not only going to envision the adult film stars or celebrities. We're going to use the everyday people in our lives. More commonly, our crushes, of course. Regardless if they're the same age or not, I mean, come on, they made a song and came up with a term for it. Hot for teacher and MILF. Now at this point, we can jump into many reasons why men masturbate. And forget about melatonin. The best sleep aid men have is to release that poison. And guess what else we do? We go on dates. And if it doesn't end in a success, well guess what? We will DIY. Better yet, if we feel the night's going to end well, well guess what? We will also take care of the deed just to get a little more stamina. So instead of 2 minutes, we'll go for 3. And by the way, when it comes to friends, now sorry ladies, I'm going to preface because some of this is not going to make sense. Because when one friend brings it up, well, it seems the other friends are so comfortable that the floodgates opened and everyone tells their stories. More so, all the conquests they've had sexually. But sometimes it can lead to something completely different. Men end up in rivalries about who can pleasure themselves more. I kid you not. Which ends up being a crapshoot since there's no witnesses to verify. So, which actually brings up a story I remember when it comes to my friends and porn. So back in my youth, I worked at a warehouse for the distribution of adult toys and films. Now one day there was giveaways and hey, I got a free adult film. Now, I don't know what was going on in my head. I was a youth back then, but I thought it'd be a good idea to share this film with my friends. And it seems we all had the same idea because none of them said no. And this film was a little special, as it seems that one woman was going to take on many suitors at the same time. And nobody at the time thought it was strange or weird, so we just kept watching. The moment that stands out in my mind is we reached the halfway point and we took an intermission for lunch. Once we finished eating, we resumed watching, and hey, we completed the film. Thankfully, none of us pulled anything out so we could perform. Anyways, you want to know the top reasons men masturbate? Top reason? Morale. When we need a pick-me-up, it's there. When we're bored, it's there. When we're stressed, it's there. For fear of rejection, hey, it's right there. Because it feels good, it's there. Quite frankly, we are the best lovers we'll ever have. We are a sure thing. So with that said, we close the book on this case. Join me next time when we bring about another topic. And since you made it this far, how about a like or a subscribe or both? It's so simple. And hey, if there's a topic you'd like for me to talk about, put it in the comments and I'll take it under advisement for sure. Along with your thoughts on this topic as well, by all means. See you next time, somebodies.